Uh-oh, Richard. Oh, wow. Wow.
People talk crazy about you, and you gotta smile and you gotta pretend like that's okay.
Will Smith made headlines at the Oscars for his win, but he was also trending on Twitter all over the world for another reason. Yep, for slapping the heck out of Chris Rock, who made a joke about his wife, Jada Pinkett. But did Will go overboard with his reaction? And how did people, including his family, react to the incident? What happened at the Oscars was that Chris was on stage to announce the winner of the Best Documentary, and he made a joke that he was looking forward to seeing Jada in G.I. Jane 2 because of her haircut. And for a little background, in 2018, Jada revealed that she was dealing with hair loss after being diagnosed with alopecia, and understandably, the joke about her bald head didn't sit well with her. At first, Will seemed to be okay with the joke, and he even smiled when Chris made the joke, but Jada intensely rolled her eyes. Then, in a rather surprising turn of events, Will quickly walked on stage and slapped Chris. Sheesh! When the team said the Oscars wouldn't be boring, they knew exactly what they were saying. Anyway, immediately that happened, the internet went crazy, with people trying to figure out whether the insane incident was staged or not. And you can bet that reactions were all over the place. First of all, many fans found Will's behavior inexcusable, with people posting comments like, "I'm still baffled that Will Smith was not removed after a physical assault witnessed by millions. Does anyone else see the problem with lauding such a type of male violence and excusing it, or even high-fiving it and glorifying such a thing?" Fans actually agreed that the moment it happened, Will Smith should have immediately been removed from the theater. They called out the Academy for allowing him to go back to his seat, and then give him an award so he can preach about being a vessel of love. Well, the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences, the governing body of the Academy Awards, also condemned Will's actions and said it will launch a formal review. They said in a statement, "The Academy condemns the actions of Mr. Smith at last night's show. We have officially started a formal review around the incident and will explore further action and consequences in accordance with our bylaws, standards of conduct, and California law." Others, on the other hand, applauded Will for standing up for Jada, with one person writing, "Will Smith is a king defending his family. This incident also reignited the age-old conversation over comedy, commentators, and what is considered off-limits, with people agreeing that the joke was inappropriate. Honestly, we were also living for all the memes that followed, and our favorite had to be the one where fans asked, Will Smith did that in March? What if it happened in August?" Hilarious. So, during his acceptance speech for Best Actor later in the night, Will apologized to the Academy, but not to Chris. He said through tears before making the apology,
I'm being called on to love people and to be a river to my people. Now, no, do what we do. You gotta be able to take a you gotta be able to have people talk crazy about you, and you gotta smile and you gotta pretend like that's okay.
Okay, the fact that he apologized to the Academy and not Chris made people wonder whether there was something bigger going on other than the joke Chris made about Jada. Well, fans pointed out that it wasn't the first time Chris made a joke about Jada, because something similar happened in 2016 when Chris Rock last hosted the Oscars. One of his first jokes was about Jada, who had released a video at the time saying she was boycotting the award show due to its lack of diversity. And in his opening monologue, Chris poked fun at Jada. Chris was like,
"Is she on a TV show? Jada boycotting the Oscars is like me boycotting Rihanna's panties. I wasn't invited."
So, did that contribute to Will's decision to walk on stage and slap Chris? If it makes things any better, Will did apologize to Chris the next day, even though he did not apologize at the ceremony. He wrote on Instagram, "Violence in all of its forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are a part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally." In his Instagram post, Will also added he would like to publicly apologize to Chris, adding that the slap was out of line and wrong, adding, "I am embarrassed and my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. There is no place for violence in a world of love and kindness." He also apologized to the Academy, the Oscars producers, everyone in attendance, and everyone who watched from home. After Will's apology, some fans also noted that Jada deserved an apology from Chris, with one person saying, "Great news that Will Smith has apologized to Chris Rock. Now, where is Chris Rock's apology to Jada Pinkett Smith? All those living with autoimmune disorders like alopecia. And maybe a donation to a charity supporting people living with it. 2 men were wrong, not just one." Of course, a moment like that also obviously attracted reactions from fellow celebrities, including Will's family. Nicki Minaj referenced how Jada had talked about her condition, literally days before the Oscars, and then tweeted, "You just got to witness in real time what happens in a man's soul when he looks over to the woman he loves and sees her holding back tears from a little joke at her expense. That is what any and every real man feels in that instant. While y'all seeing the joke, he's seeing her pain." On the other hand, Rosie O'Donnell called Will out, writing, "So upsetting on every level. Bravo to Chris Rock for not eviscerating Will Smith, which he could do any day of the week. He walked away. Bravo from a sad display of toxic masculinity from a narcissistic madman." So, how did the rest of the family react? After the incident, Willow Smith joined Will and Jada at the Vanity Fair Oscar party. And according to sources, Will was waving his Best Actor trophy in the air like he just didn't care as he rapped along to a mashup of his own songs. Willow simply chose to put on a united front with the family. And she may not have directly responded to the incident, but her brother Jaden Smith actually did when he wrote on Twitter. And that's how we do it. Again, the responses to Jaden were divided, with some fans condemning Jaden's response, while others applauded it. One fan who thought Jaden should not have responded like that wrote, "I'm sad you were raised to believe this is okay. It's okay to tell someone to stop saying things that hurt you. It's never okay to lay your hands on someone and try to cause physical harm unless it is self-defense." And another one who applauded it wrote, "You'll likely not see this, but it felt like your dad not only stood up for your mom last night, but for all of us women with alopecia who face comments every day and who then go home and cry because they hurt. I'll never forget him taking a stand like that, and I thank him for it." Jada, on the other hand, also chose not to directly address the incident, but fans knew exactly where she would talk about it. As one noted on Twitter, "I can't wait for the Red Table episode where Will Smith and Jada will sit down and talk us through their feelings. They will apologize for the slap and justify the slap at the same time, and I can't wait to see it." As for whether Chris pressed any charges, the Los Angeles Police Department confirmed that he would not, in a statement obtained by Variety, saying, "LAPD investigative entities are aware of an incident between 2 individuals during the Academy Awards program. The incident involved one individual slapping another. The individual involved has declined to file a police report." That whole situation was obviously just messed up, and the discussion could literally go on for days. But there's so much more drama in Hollywood, like in this next video.